Hello and welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the transfer show, and today we're going to be talking to you about some of the best EFL transfers and some of the worst that we've seen so far as we are filming this. So we'll start alphabetically with Birmingham in the Championship. They've made a couple of good signings. They've signed Furuhashi. What do you think of that one?
Ridiculous. How is Birmingham getting that?
No, I don't know.
They're going to stay up.
That's not the question.
No,
Ignore what Kian's been saying.
Yeah, Kian, what camera? Get in the bin, mate. I reckon they've
Are they making playoffs?
No,
Yes.
no
Yes, they
chance.
are.
Absolutely not.
Yes, they are.
Look,
That's what I meant to say.
I don't dislike or like Birmingham, but you've got to look at it how hard that league is. They're not making playoffs.
Everyone said that when Ipswich came up. Everyone said that.
Yeah, but to me, this
I reckon
is
they do.
different. This is different to me because
Yeah, but everyone says it's different
Ipswich,
and it happens.
Yeah, but Ipswich actually had an established squad that was much better than
I would say the
Birmingham's.
signings that Birmingham have made are more impressive than the ones that Ipswich made when they came up.
Yeah, but I think Ipswich's was more investing in
We'll
their
obviously
future,
get through
and
the transfers.
Kieran McKenna's a better manager than Chris Davies as well, I think.
Are we saying we are grading these, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll just give them A to E, we'll say.
F.
A to F,
You
yeah, go on,
ignore
A to
E
F.
grades.
But no, but I don't rate Chris Davies as a manager. I think that Kieran McKenna's a lot better.
I think Furuhashi is a signing is A. Like, you can't not say it.
Yeah, it's an A. One that I would say is not an A, and I really don't rate, is Demarai Gray.
Word.
By the way.
Do you lot
Yes,
rate him?
Yes.
No. Right. He played
in the Championship
Nah.
side.
In a championship.
He played in the Championship with us, and we loaned him to the Championship, and he couldn't do it. He could not hack it, and that was when he was decent. And then he went to Saudi Arabia because he couldn't play for Everton. How is he going to do well in the Championship? If you're saying they're a side that's going to challenge for playoffs,
Challenge, yeah. 100%.
if you're saying they're a side that's going to challenge for that, and he couldn't do anything at Everton, who are one of the low Premier League sides, how is he going to help push that
Do
team
nothing
up?
for Everton.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He had like a few months stint where he was
Yeah, a
really
few
good.
months.
Yeah, he had a-
I think
he had a-
I'm pretty sure they
nice
relied on
patch.
him as well. And to
Yeah.
rely on a player in the Prem,
Then why
in
do
the
they sell
Championship,
him?
He'd be a joke.
He only left for Saudi Arabia because he wasn't getting game time.
And money.
And money. If you
Well,
go
yeah,
to Saudi Arabia, going
Yes,
for money.
but also just because he wasn't getting game time. I
he
really
wasn't.
don't
Yeah, but
see
in
the
the
signing
Championship, he's
working.
going to do so well.
I don't think so.
Like,
I think
they are going to.
I think he's a lower Championship player.
No.
Lower Championship.
I reckon he gets maximum 10 goals, if that.
Yeah, I'm
Still
not
quite-
arguing
still quite
that.
a few, though.
I just
You
don't
can,
think he's
you
very
can
good.
have less than 10 goals in Championship and have a very good season.
Yeah, but I don't think he will. I don't think he's very good. I really don't rate him.
Well, I don't think Dan James scored that many goals last year, and he had an unbelievable season.
Yeah.
He did. He scored about 15 odd.
No.
He got a lot of goal
It's
contributions
only
as well.
5 goals off 10, so.
Yeah, but that's a lot of goals.
Yeah, but.
I think collectively, you look at their front line now, like there's goals in that
Yeah.
front line. Furuhashi,
I
Gray,
think Stansfield's
Stansfield
a bit
as well.
overrated though.
No.
Too early for him.
I think Jay Stansfield's class.
No.
Look at the goals records last
He was
season.
in the under-21s tournament, by the way.
He was.
but-
Yeah.
And also, most of his goals last season were penalties.
Yeah, people say that about Joe Pedro, and look at him now.
No, I know.
People say that about Bruno.
But I think the quality of the league might shock him a bit. I do think. Look, I'm happy to be proven
You're
wrong
saying
as well.
the quality of the league might shock him when he's going from the Prem to the Championship. What sense does that make? I get if you're saying like a League One player to Championship, okay, the quality's gone up. The quality's going down.
He's gone from
Well-
playing against like Van Dijk, and now he's going to be
No,
playing
Stansfield
against...
I'm talking about.
Oh.
Oh, Stansfield.
Yeah,
Right.
Stansfield.
Well, the transfer's great, but yeah.
No, I know, but on the Stansfield point,
Alright, cool.
I think that Stansfield will be shocked by the quality.
No, because
The league.
he
Not that
was
much.
at Fulham, no?
Yeah,
So
but
he'd have been used to Fulham.
No, but he didn't play for them.
No, but like still training with them.
And also,
I
England
guess.
under-21s, he's been playing with Premier League players.
No, I know, but I still look.
And
I
again-
personally,
and against top-
personally, I think he's slightly overrated, Stansfield.
No, it's like
Which I've seen a lot of.
How many
people
goals do you
saying.
think he can get in a Championship? Not will, can.
It depends
15
on the side around him, though, doesn't it? Depends.
I think he can get 15 goals. I think he can get
15.
But I would say that's for how much people hype him up. I don't think that's that great. People hype him up as like a 20-goal a season striker, which he's not.
Depends what league we're talking.
I also don't think he's going to do that with Demarai Gray feeding him the ball.
You're making it sound like
Yeah,
he's like...
Mate,
I think
I'm
I
telling
can't
you
give you a
now,
championship.
Demarai Gray is not the one. He's not good.
Okay,
So
we're gonna
what would you rate?
clip this.
What would
and
you
we're gonna
grade it?
come
What would you grade Gray then as a transfer?
C or D.
Right.
He's
okay.
not the worst because he does improve them, but not by.
I think B.
Yeah,
I think B.
I say B.
I'd
more
say
of a B
C.
plus.
Good. It's at least a
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I don't know. I think C. His best season in terms of scoring and assisting is 6 goals and 5 assists. That is terrible.
In what league?
Yeah.
The Premier League.
Yeah, but he's going to do that in a.
What did
worse
Dan
division.
James?
Yeah, but
do
he
in the
was
Premier League, like?
better then as well. He's now worse.
What did Dan James do in the Prem?
I don't know. I've not got that up to me. I can get it up, but
Probably not.
I think we'll
scored a
move
few
on.
goals
I
for
think we'll
United.
move on.
yeah, we'll move on. But their other signing is Tommy Doyle, which
That's a
I
great
think is
signing.
ridiculous signing. Yeah, that's a
an
very
A.
good signing.
That's
That's
a
an
straight
A.
up A.
It has
Don't need to
A.
talk about it, I think.
Yeah, I mean they got a decent squad. I don't think they challenge for playoffs, but I think they will.
I also think they get more transfers on top of this.
I think they finish between 10th and 14th.
No, I'm going to say they finished 6th.
Yeah, I think
Crazy.
challenging for playoffs. I can't give you a position, but like between 10th and 5th.
They get playoffs, and I reckon.
Because if you're 10th, you are challenging for playoffs. Like,
Well, we'll look at
Depends. It
you miss
depends on
it-
the season.
if you come 10th in the championship, you've missed out on playoffs by like 2-3 games.
Yeah.
You usually, yeah, but some seasons it's not.
Most-
last year it was
majority
like
of the
a matter
time it
points.
is.
It was literally like a matter of. I think it was every team in the championship could either get promoted or relegated.
In the second
Almost
3 games.
every year, I swear to God, Millwall challenge every time for playoffs, and they always end up at least 10th, but they were always close to it.
Yeah, I'd love to see Millwall come up.
I would as well. It'd be carnage.
It's like a Luton type thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Right,
It'd be
well,
better.
the next club we'll move on to is Hull, who have technically signed Ryan Giles. It was a loan last season, which was a very successful loan. So I think, for me, I think this signing can only really be
well, if he
positive.
can match what he did last season, then 100%. I reckon it's a good B.
He was good for Luton, and that
Yeah.
was in the Prem. So I think, for me, this is an A or a B.
I think it'd be.
Yeah, I think.
I think we don't need to go with the quick because it's not actually like a signing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And Portsmouth have signed Swift.
that's a good signing. Solid.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Championship proven. I'm surprised he didn't get into the Prem at the point where he was really good at Reading.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good centre-back. He's solid. But I don't know. I think it's probably, for a club like Portsmouth, a B, would we say? C, maybe?
I'd
B
say
or C?
C.
We'll give it a bit of
C.
a variety.
Also,
We have to
just
keep some order.
just glossing over this as well. I have not got great EFL knowledge. Isn't John Swift not a centre mid?
So, I thought he was centre-back.
I swear he's centre mid.
Don't look at me. We're shit.
Never mind,
Sorry,
he is.
Shep.
I don't know where I got centre-back from, but I thought he was centre-mid.
Great ball knowledge on the EFL show.
Yeah. We've not started yet. I'm still learning.
Just getting back into it. Just getting back.
Now,
into
yeah,
it.
just getting back into it. I've not been watching it for a while. Now, one signing that I do rate very highly, which is the next club we'll get into, is Dan Jefferson for Preston.
I think that's terrible.
You do?
I think it's a crap signing.
See, I think for the Championship, that's a very good player.
Especially for Preston, who
I think he's going to be similar to like a Ryan Brewster and just flop. I think he'll flop.
it's a bit cool.
That
It's
is,
a bit cool. It's fine.
I know, and it's a loan as well, so he's got a point he has to prove. He's 22.
Oh, if it's on loan, yeah, I've been on. Yeah,
You think that's bad?
it's a.
They're not
Yeah, but-
signing him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Then
but,
I'm basing this off what he's going to do this season, not future seasons as a signing. 'cause he's
yeah,
not gonna
I'm
be there.
doing it just off this season, like how
Oh,
good it
yeah,
is.
no,
I think it's a C, like
No.
a max a C,
No.
max.
He's got a point to prove, and he basically, this loan for him is prove that I'm a good player, get into that Bournemouth team next season.
I think he's been rubbish multiple times. He couldn't get through at Sheffield United, and they did not have a great front line when he was there.
Don't get me wrong, I don't think he's a
Including Ryan
world
Brewster, by the
beater
way.
signing. Like, it's not an A or a B, but I
Well-
don't think he's a terrible signing.
I thought it was a signing, but now you said it's a loan. It's an easy D, in my opinion.
I think it's C or D.
It's got to be D. We haven't put anyone in D yet.
All right, we can put D then. One signing though for them that I do think is good is Daniel Everson. He went on loan there 2 seasons ago. He was very good. He's been on loan at Stoke. Every time he's been on loan in the Championship, he's been very good. He's a solid keeper at that level. He's played in the Prem for us the season we went down when they finally got rid of Danny Ward and he was much better. I think if Everson had played that whole season, probably could have stayed up. So he's got a lot of quality. And
I've
he
not
knows the
got the
club.
knowledge to comment on this, to be honest.
For me, Everson, especially for Preston,
Was it less?
is probably an
No,
A.
I do know that.
He's probably an A or a
Chelsea.
B for Preston because he knows the club well, and when he was at the club before, he did very well. And like this is a signing that Preston fans were calling out for. They needed the keeper for ages.
So what's the grade?
I'd say A, but
Okay,
I don't want that to sound
Yeah,
biased.
go on. Well,
I'm calm with that.
Preston, like, they were struggling in the Championship last year.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully they can go back towards mid-table because they were at the bottom end of.
Well, to be fair,
mid-table.
they kind of finished mid-table in the end because I think they finished 17th, which sort of is mid-table. It's
Yeah,
lower mid-table,
like
but it is.
to get higher up, they need
Yeah.
to be like 10th, 12th, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so. Now, one player who's got to move from a club in the league below is Poku from Peterborough up to QPR.
There's a lot of uproar about his transfer.
I'm saying it's quality.
There was no. So there was loads of clubs in for Poku, and he somehow ended up at QPR.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
There were a lot bigger clubs.
I'm going to say he could have. He could have.
I
gone a
think
step
Rangers
higher.
were in for him. I think there were other clubs in for him as well. European clubs.
I wouldn't want to go play in Scottish football.
Yeah, he's
No, but not even that. I think other European clubs wanted him as well.
I'd have loved him at Leicester. I know it's same league.
I think he did that.
but-
It's an A transfer for QPR,
Oh yeah, because how they got
100%.
him, I don't know.
but he shouldn't have ended up. I don't know how he's ended up at QPR.
No, I don't know. But
I reckon
QPR are building a decent front line now. I think
Especially like young front.
They lost their manager there, didn't they?
Yeah, Cifuentes.
yeah, Cifuentes
Yes,
he's gone
joined
Leicester.
us. Well, he left at the end of last season anyway. But
Garland leave.
yeah, they've got Poku as their new right winger. They've obviously had Elias Chair for a while.
Coley.
Yeah, Colley's good.
Oh no, I'm going to sound stupid.
Who's the left winger they've got? There's a really
Not Karamoko?
they've got Charlie Kelman.
Yeah, they've got. Yeah.
It is. Okay. Karamoko Dembele.
Yeah, Karamo. That's what I was thinking of. Karamo
He scored
Dembele.
against Swansea, I'm fairly certain.
He was like unbelievable for like a few months and then he dropped off.
But also Kelman's back from his loan at
Orient.
Leighton Orient, and he was
Love
very good
Charlie
there.
Coleman.
He's a class player.
Yeah. So I think QPR are one to watch this season. I think their backline may not be that great. I don't think, but
Oh, they've got the old bloke from Bournemouth.
Steve Cook,
Yes, it's Steve Cook.
and they've
Don't they have a... Oh, what's his name? No, this gone out of my mind.
they've got Jimmy Dunn. He's quite good to be fair, but that's probably their only big defender, Jimmy Dunn, who I'd rate highly. I think, but if they can bring in a couple of good defensive acquisitions, they look very good. Sheffield United have signed Barry.
I think it's a good sign.
Yeah, I think it's a good
I really
signing.
rate that. I think he's class.
Anything else to say?
I think B. I think
I'd
B.
say A. Wait,
Nah, 'cause there's a chance
Well,
could flop.
thing is, that yeah,
Poku is A.
A,
He also did just get a big injury as well,
Also,
which
this,
could be recurring.
this is the biggest step up than he's seen before, because obviously it was Stockport.
No,
and-
he went Hull.
He went Stockport, then he went Hull, and now he's there. But Hull, he didn't really do
He didn't
very
play.
well.
No, but he got injured. He
I
didn't play.
know. But when he did a couple games, I don't think he was at the level he was at Stockport.
Yeah, because he had an
Yeah, but
injury. This
Stockport
is what I'm
was-
saying. He's not
No,
an A
Hella
though.
lower league.
Pardon?
Well, Stockport was what?
League
It's
One.
League One.
League One.
Only
He
league
was
below.
top scorer. He was top scorer in
they
League
were.
One.
Oh, I thought they were
They were,
in
cha-
League
they,
One.
they were challenging. They were in the playoffs. They
Oh, I
finished
thought
in the
I thought-
playoffs.
When he was playing for them, he was top scorer.
Yeah, he nearly ended top scorer because he scored that many in half a season.
Yeah,
I think he scored like 21.
he's easily Championship quality, easily. Which
But-
is why Sheffield United are the team that.
Yeah, but
picks him up.
I don't know whether Sheffield United's the right move for him. I think
Is it gonna
Well,
be like
that's why
Real
I'm
Bristol?
don't think.
I
I think
think-
he's a B.
yeah, for Louis Barry the signing's probably not an A because
No, I think it's the right level.
We had to move to a Championship club.
yeah, but I don't think I think he
He needed to
could've
be
gone-
in and around playoffs. He needed to be, I think.
yeah, but I think it should have been someone more like a Coventry than a Sheffield United, one that's not certain for playoffs but is likely.
You also don't know who Sheffield United are going to lose this season as well.
Yeah,
They could lose Harmer still.
I think it's
Okay.
almost certain they lose Gus Hamer.
Yeah.
Depends where he goes. I don't know where he'd go.
I don't reckon he goes to another Championship club. I reckon he goes to.
Thing is, I don't think he's going to make the same mistake where he goes to a club that's just going to get relegated in the Prem.
Yeah.
I could see if-
it's got West Ham written all over.
If
Potentially.
Paqueta has to go, yeah.
But there's
The one
so many big
club I could
names.
also see is if Gibbs White leaves, potentially Forest.
No,
Don't know though.
step too high for me.
Yeah, could they be playing European football?
Oh yeah, good point. I hadn't thought Europa League, but as backup potentially.
I think the clubs that he'd end up going to, the teams that just got promoted, and I feel like he's just going to make the same mistake again.
Yeah, he couldn't go.
Get
I don't
relegated.
think. The only one I could see is Sunderland.
That's
who could
Sunderland
stay
is
up.
the team I had in my head
Yeah, but if they get Xhaka.
because I feel like he's a good
Yeah, but
replacement.
he's a different player to Xhaka.
You know,
though.
but I'm saying that would be an unbelievable midfielder.
Xhaka, Gus Hamer, and Enzo Lefebvre. That is ridiculous. Yeah,
Shame
there's-
they're going down though, Southern.
I don't think they are.
Oh, they are. Grow up, man.
I think Stoke have made some impressive signings. Aaron Cresswell being the first one.
That's a good
That is like
It's a fun
unbelievable.
signing. I don't know if it's like great.
I
He's
think it's
old.
unbelievable.
He's
I know
old.
he's old, but he played for West Ham a
It's
few
little-
times this
little bit of
season.
Spice.
I also don't know how long you're going to get out of him. Like, I don't know if you're going to get a full
Yeah,
season
but we're
out of
talking
him.
about this season.
Exactly. I don't think you're going to get a full
He'll
season
be a
out of
good
him.
cover for a few games, and he's proven Premier League quality.
I
But
think
he's just
it's
a little
Was it
A
a
or a
free?
B.
He's just,
Yeah,
he's
right.
just
All right,
a
I'm
little
alright
bit
with B
washed.
then. I'm alright with B.
I think because I think he played well for West Ham when he played last season. He also you got to consider set pieces. He's a great set piece
Yeah,
taker.
great set piece.
So that's something because Stoke have a very tall team. So that'll make them a danger of set pieces next season. He's a class left back. Someone Stoke need.
Before I give a rating, I want to see if he can do it on a cold, windy night in Stoke.
He probably averages about 200 per night. Is my only
Yeah,
That's my only concern.
that's the only issue with him. But I
His
think
hamstrings are on the last tenders.
yeah.
And then their other signing is Devin Mubama, which I think is a good
I
signing.
think that's a good signing.
That's good.
Again,
He's physical as well.
he's another one with a point to prove as well. And also they haven't had a striker for the last half of the season really, because they had Tom Cannon on loan. We then recalled him and sent him to Sheffield United permanently. They recalled Nathan Lowe from Warsaw, but he wasn't good enough for the level. He's really probably a League One player, I'd say, at the moment, Nathan Lowe.
Well, that Nathan Lowe was what? He pulled him straight from League Two, no?
No, so he was
Also, I swear,
he was
League Two.
yeah, but he was a Stoke player who they loaned to Warsaw,
He was
and
smashing
then
it. Also.
and then
smashing.
he got 21 goals,
Yeah, 'cause
and then they
that's what
recalled
was
him
a downfall.
because they lost Tom Cannon. They had to
directly
recall him.
caused it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, if Nathan Lowe had stayed, they'd have won the league by
Easy.
many
They were
points.
top of the league by a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Watched them in the playoffs against Wimbledon. Worst game of football I think I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, yeah, I was there as well. It was awful.
Didn't rate Mubama.
Oh yeah, we haven't rated him yet.
A.
Yeah, I
I think
A.
B.
They need.
I think
yeah,
there's
but
better.
They need goals.
Oh,
No,
but
but Stoke
look
team.
at who we
For
put in A
Stoke.
already.
A minus.
If you want to go A, you can go A, but I think B.
I think. What were you saying?
I said A.
Well, I said A
Alright,
as
so
well.
It's A then.
I'll be-
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
just think because Stoke's biggest issue is goals, and this should help sort
That's
it.
fair.
Then Watford, the next club, Iran Kuda.
I think this might be the best sign in the Championship.
You think the best?
That is unreal.
No, it is unreal, but I don't think it's the best.
It's ridiculous. You've seen like the potential in this guy.
I think Tommy Doyle could be
Mad.
better.
He's come from Bayern Munich. Bear in mind.
Yeah,
Oh
he
wait,
didn't
is this
play
the bloke
there.
you come from 2 mil from Bayern?
I think so. 4 million. It might have been 4. I think it was 4.
I
Like,
don't know how much.
I'm pretty sure it was 4 million. But it's a
Then wait,
unreal
if this is the
signing.
bloke I'm thinking of, like,
Iran
Literally, Iran
Kuda
Kuda.
signed.
literally like up and down.
He's
the
come
other
from
month.
correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's come from Solomon Islands.
I think it's the same bloke we're on about. Yeah,
He came from. He's from Australia apparently.
No, but I think he's from Solomon Islands, which is off of
Grasshopper.
Australia.
He was playing for
I
last
will
season
do
in
this myself.
Switzerland.
I know this because film manager. Sorry.
Oh, he's doing a Henry here.
If it's the bloke from Bayern, then
Oh,
then-
No, it is from Bayern.
It's
I know
Bayern
it's
the
Bayern.
second team though.
Oh.
Bear in mind.
yeah, but it's still Bayern.
No, I know.
So
For a club
serious.
like Watford, it's a very good signing.
I was born in Tanzania.
Oh, I thought they'd made another signing that was very good. They signed Hector. No, they didn't sign Hector Cipriano. Oh no, they did. Hector Cipriano signed from Peterborough.
I think he's Australian. But Solomon Islands is slightly Australian.
I think it's a good
Sorry.
signing. It is a good
I've lost
signing.
where we're at.
I think it's an A. I think it's an A.
I think it's.
I think it's an unbelievable
Yeah.
attacker who could explode.
Yeah.
He-
Well, their now attack is Bayo, him, Chavadazzi.
That's
if
very good.
That's
you
if
could,
Chavadazzi
you could
doesn't
potentially be
move.
getting a Premier League quality winger before they blow up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And there's decent room for.
it's a
potential
sell-on
as well.
value as well.
No,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. No, but Bayern have a 50% sell-on clause.
Ah,
No, but this is what I mean.
it's
like,
still profit.
Yeah, but
it
if
screams
they
like
signed him for
Hudson
2
Odoi,
million,
for example, Hudson
Yeah.
Odoi went for a cheap fee, but they get 50% of the sell-on because they know he's going to do something, just not good enough for Bayern. And Bayern's an unbelievably high ceiling,
yeah.
so it's just, I think he's going to do really well.
What do you think of the Cipriano signing? The new DM.
I don't know.
They need one.
Yeah, he's
Watford
from
need a
Peterborough,
DM.
who didn't have a very good season last year, but he was one of the better players in that Peterborough team. I think it's a good signing.
Watford
This is
need a
their
DM.
knowledge
Step up.
They needed a DM. 'cause
Yeah.
Sissoko just weren't.
Sissoko's just too old now.
He just weren't cutting it enough. And then
Dele Bashiru's good, I think. He's not amazing, but he's good for a club like Watford, who are where they are now because of all the changes they've had. Because Watford, we've got to remember, should really be a Premier League challenging club.
No.
They should be challenging, not in it, but they
No,
should
but
be
there's
challenging.
loads of clubs now in Championship where you can say that.
No, I know. All right,
Bristol deserve a
shall we
Bristol's
move on to the next one?
go for it.
We've got Phillips for West Brom.
Nat Phillips from
Nat Phillips,
I
yeah.
think that's a good sign.
I think it's good. He needed to
Where was he
move.
before?
Derby last season, who obviously were.
I think he had a
Good.
crap season.
He was all right. He played 33 games.
He was just solid.
I thought I heard.
It was
he had a
usually the
crap
most
season.
like 7 out of 10 performance.
Yeah, he played every game. Well, not every game. But he was there for most games. He was solid. He did
I think
decently.
B.
I think
B's fine.
for a club like West Brom, again, probably B. I think because he's.
Because you look at the names in teams that they should be over, I think they've got better defenders. Like, for example, Millwall have Tanganga.
Yeah,
Like,
Tanganga's a very, very good
He's
player.
Premier League quality.
Yeah. Luton have Mengi as well.
Yes.
That's a That's
better than
League
nothing.
One.
But again, I think West Brom, they could score goals last season, but they couldn't defend. So they obviously had to sign a defender because they've got good attackers. Like they've got Madger, he's very good.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wrexham now, Money FC.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with Wrexham.
I hate Wrexham. I can't stand them. I absolutely can't.
Is the owner's job not to put money into the club?
No, but it's the way they're doing it. I just don't like clubs.
My mate
like
went
this.
to he had a friendly or something like last week, and he at the same time Wrexham were having a friendly, and there was this massive entourage with about 20 vans there, 20 like trucks for the filming, the documentary. So that follows them around every single day. That's
It's
crazy
mental to me. No, but this. I was chatting to some people at Brentwood Town about this actually. Big up Brentwood. But we were chatting about Malden and Tiptree. I don't know. You probably don't know about them. But they've basically got new owners and they've pumped a ton of money in. Like they're multi-millionaires in the Isthmian North Division, Step 4.
I can't remember what they did. I can't remember how they got their millionaires.
But to me, I don't like that because they're just they're going to win the league comfortably next season. But how is it success? You've just bought the trophy.
Yeah, but is that not the job of the owner?
It is, but they've just bought the trophy. It's not a big achievement. It's not successful. It's not like, wow, what a Hollywood story. It's like, yeah, you've put a load of money in. Of course you're going to win things.
Okay, but you've signed a player for 80 million. They've become the best player in the world. You're not getting annoyed at them, are they?
No,
because that's what they've.
That's why I always like academy players who do well because that's more impressive.
Yeah, but that's their job though. So people don't get annoyed at the fact that players bought for such a high fee and then they play really well, right? But owners, they do their job. Don't get
no, but it's not for me. It's not the money for me. This issue. It's the fact that they try and paint it as this fairy tale story where they've got back to back promotion. It's not.
Well, it is mental.
No, because they've just pumped loads of money in. Any club could have done that if they had the owners that Wrexham had. If they'd have
talking about Wrexham here?
Yeah. If they'd have bought...
My unpopular opinion.
Right.
I don't know. name a random club in National League.
It's a really good achievement to do that.
Southend.
I just said not Southend.
How many teams can you name that done back to back to back?
Yes, but if they'd bought Rochdale, for example, they would have got back to back promotions as well. It's not impressive because any club could have done it.
How many other times can you name that other than like once or twice?
Well, Stockport went back to back.
There's not many times.
This is what I mean. Stockport, that's an actual fairy tale story. They went back to back without spending
They got new owners, no?
Yeah, but they didn't spend anywhere near as much as Wrexham.
Owners,
it's much more impressive. It's so much more impressive.
No, but it's not because they invest it in other ways. Wrexham do it in a Hollywood way, literally by signing
key
players that you know the names of in League 1, League 2. Whereas Stockport will put it on other things like training facilities, things like that, just other things, youth system, whatever it is. I guarantee you, they're not putting the same money as Wrexham, but they are still putting more money in than the other clubs in that league.
Yeah.
There's still other ways you can do it.
Either way, we'll get on to their signings. Ryan Hardy is the first one. Obviously played for Plymouth last season.
I do know of him. I don't.
He's a bloke who
scored against
Liverpool.
Yeah, he scored against Liverpool. I would say he's a decent player. I think for this level.
For someone who's dropped out of the Championship, it's good for him to come back.
For him, he can't drop to League One. He scored 10 goals last season for Plymouth, who were absolutely woeful most of the season.
If Wrexham's expectations are to survive, then it's a very good transfer.
I think Ryan Hardy to me is someone who's slightly more than that. He's 28 years old.
That's why I'm saying it's a good transfer, because if their expectations are to survive and he's better than that, then that's a very good transfer.
He's 28.
Wrexham finished mid-table in my opinion.
He's 28 years old now, Ryan Hardy, so he's entering his prime years.
I would say B's fair.
I think B for Ryan Hardy. I think he's a good signing. There are better strikers, but he will do a good job.
Yeah.
The other one I don't rate as much, Danny Ward.
I think it's documentary signing, to be honest.
Yeah.
So do I. I actually don't know if he plays.
He's just gone there because he's Welsh.
Yeah, but I don't think he plays. Do you think he starts for them?
No.
Who have they got in goal?
They've got
is he not a
I can't remember his name. It's Arthur Okonwo. Yeah.
Oh, it's still him from Arsenal.
Yeah, 23 years old. He's ridiculous.
He's a very good keeper.
He I imagine. I could be wrong, but I imagine he'll be their starting keeper.
It's Nkonkwo
and Ward.
and Nkonkwo.
Is that how you say it? Nkonkwo?
I think so.
I don't know how you say it, but it's him. He's a very good player.
He's a very good keeper.
He did wonders for them last season.
I think he got offered a championship loan before going to Wrexham as well.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. I think the one reason I don't dislike the Danny Ward signing as much is because he won't be a starter. He's more there for morale and like all of it. Yeah.
Which is why I'm saying it's documentary signing.
But if he does play, because like obviously he's backup. Because also I believe Okonwo might play for an African nation.
No, he's
Oh, he did
English.
not?
He's English.
I
Yeah.
thought. I thought.
Love a bit of racism.
No,
on the,
see, I-
green
Because
shirt.
they can represent up there.
I read earlier.
It might have changed.
I don't know where I read it, but I read earlier that they'd signed Danny Ward for when he went off to AFCON, which is clearly rubbish because he's not going off to AFCON. But
He might have changed
I
nation.
read
I
it.
don't know.
Maybe, but yeah, Danny Ward won't if he doesn't play.
It's got. I reckon it is. It's D tier.
I think it's a
D.
dressing room signing.
D or E for
and
me.
I'm not putting Jordan Henderson above a D, so D, yeah.
He's got history of relegation. He knows what he's doing with relegation, so hopefully Wrexham go down. Luton have signed Keeley, the keeper from Spurs, I believe.
A.
Class signing.
A. It's got to be.
A lot of
Talk
Spurs
to us a
fans
bit about him.
aren't happy that he's going, but we have Vicario and Kinski, so he would never get in anyway.
Yeah.
Permanent, isn't
and
it?
Brandon Austin, who's also
And
a
the
good
bloke.
keeper.
And the bloke at
Alfie
Wolves.
Whiteman's gone.
No, Lukey Gunter.
Oh, Gunter, yeah. Yeah, he's all right. He's not going to be. at
Yeah,
Spurs.
but he's like the same level though.
He-
But
Keely's
you've got
a-
him.
a tier above. he was arguably the best keeper in League One last year.
and he's going to be again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so having that as a sign.
Other than maybe
Yeah.
a Conwo might give him a run for his money.
Yeah, but I also think Josh Key's done more than Nkonkwo
Probably.
because he would have had to do it in a tougher
Yeah.
Yeah.
game. So I think Josh Keely's very good.
He's a good keeper. Yeah.
I think
I think
it's 80.
this is probably an 80. Yeah.
I think he'll be a championship standard keeper in the future.
Wow.
Well, I've already put a bet on Luton to go up as champions.
I wouldn't be surprised. I could see it being a
They've
Birmingham.
sold off a lot of their the
Deadwood.
Deadwood from Premier League.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. I
Three of
could,
them have gone Charlton. Is that Charlton?
Yeah, Charlton have
think
made a
so,
lot of signings from
They
Luton.
signed, I think they
from what
signed
believe.
Amari Bell, Burke, and the keeper Kaminsky.
Kaminsky. That Kaminsky sign is
Kaminsky, oh yeah, sorry, let's rank that one quickly. Kaminsky, I think that's an amazing signing for
Great
Charlton.
signing for Charlton.
Yeah.
They needed a keeper really. I mean,
I was speaking
I
to
think
Will,
Mannion was their other
I was
one.
speaking to Joshua Wilcox about it, who's been on the show.
Yeah.
Guest number 1 on the first ever Green Show. He said he proper backs the Charlton signings. So
I would love to see Charlton survive. I've got a mate who also supports Charlton. I like them.
Yep.
They've got a good squad as well. They've got like Tyrese Campbell. They've got Matt Godden. Got a good forward line.
How many more have we got?
We got 2 more signings. So we got Barnsley
Cool.
have signed David McGoldrick. What do you think of that?
I think
Yeah.
it's tragic.
So do I.
I think McGoldrick
I think maybe League 2 he can get away with it. League 1, no.
Yeah, no.
League
he's
Two
not-
looks like Maradona.
Yeah, but League 1 he's not a League 1 quality player. If Barnsley, because Barnsley historically have always kind of challenged for playoffs or like being in that top 10. He is not that kind of player anymore.
No. He's
Nowhere near it.
His
I'm
legs
happy
have
to say
gone.
D.
I'd say D or E.
I'd say F.
Okay.
We haven't put anyone F,
If
so
you
if
want
you
to do
want
F, you can.
F.
We can put him in F.
Okay, and
Let's
then
get
we
some diversity in there.
we have one more signing, which is from Doncaster, which is Ajayi.
Demola Ajayi.
Yeah, Demola Ajayi
Oh,
on loan
Spurs.
from Spurs.
From what I've seen of him, he's been pretty good. He had a good goal scoring record last year in Premier League 2, I think.
He should be able to do it in. for
This is a good
Doncaster.
test for him. It's a good test.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always
Similar
want
to like a Mabama to Stoke. Like it's
Yeah.
it's a test for him now. And I think he can do it. He scored in the Europa League as well. His goal was pretty good actually. He ran like 20 yards and put it bottom corner.
Nice.
So
I think I remember seeing that actually.
I was at the
maybe.
game. But it was
Fair.
AIK, I think, Swedish team. It's like,
Yeah.
they weren't good.
Oh.
It might have been that team. It might have been another team. Don't know. Swedish team.
So what would you rank this? Because you know the most about him as a Spurs fan.
Thing is, he is another one where it could be like he has an unbelievable loan spell and it's like 15 goals and that would be an A. But like just off of, it's League One, isn't it? Doncaster, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
League 1.
Right, cool. Just double checking.
They got promoted
Um,
season.
Right. Oh, if it's a promoted team, then I think A. If it's like
Yeah.
a League One standard team, I would have said like C.
Pretty sure they got promoted. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they came second.
Yeah, I think.
Billy Sharp, I think.
I think if they want to try and keep him up, Doncaster up, then yeah, A. I think
Yeah.
he's a good player,
he
solid
should
player.
keep him up.
Right.
I think solid.
Who do you? Well, we've ranked quite a few at A then. So who do you think is the
Signing.
best signing? Best one?
Iran Kunda to Watford, I think. Just as it's similar to like Jack Sunderland. It's like one of those ones where it's like you're signed a player from Bayern Munich and you're in the Championship. Like, what are you doing?
Well, I would say for me, Tommy Doyle. I think he's got
Yeah.
bags of potential, and I think
Birmingham
this
signings
is
are
the
just always a
breakout
good shout,
season.
aren't they, now?
I'm gonna go out there and go the Demarai Gray.
You're an idiot.
I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I think
You're
I think
outrageous.
he's gonna prove you all wrong.
I'm happy. Like halfway through the season for this clip to come out, Demarai Gray is fucking useless. He's rubbish. Absolutely rubbish.
Oh, that's the title sorted.
Yeah.
Let's-
Right.
Oh
Well,
wait, there's actually two more signs I want to quickly mention.
oh, okay.
Harry Darling from Swansea to Norwich, unbelievable centre half, the most attacking centre half in Championship last year, and he's gone to Norwich.
Love an attacking centre back.
What's wrong?
Yeah, he doesn't
Okay.
defend, he attacks.
No, he's. I think he scored the most goals for a defender. For
Then what's the next best
Swansea.
signing?
Snoop Dogg to Swansea.
I thought you could say Andy Carroll to Dagenham.
Oh shit! Yeah, Andy Carroll to Dagenham.
That is,
That is
that's
unbelievable.
unbelievable.
You know Snoop Dogg's he's living in Wales now. He's bought a house in Wales.
That's crazy to
What,
me.
mate?
That's so cool.
See, king. But Andy Carroll to Dagenham is nuts.
That is cool. I might have to go and watch Dagenham games.
There's in Swansea business meetings now. You're gonna have Luka Modric and Snoop Dogg having a chat.
What a combination in the big 25. You would not have expected that 10 years ago. Can you imagine? Can you imagine 10 years ago someone said to you, by the way, in 10 years' time, Snoop Dogg and Luka Modric are going to be working in a boardroom at Swansea City together.
That's mad.
Nuts.
That is football for you. And that is where we're going to end the transfer show for this week. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, subscribe, wait for the Green Show, which should be coming out this time next week, hopefully, for the first episode where we're doing all of our predictions for the Championship. And we will see you then.